Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome to my Tuesday afternoon stream. Very quickly to my Twitch audience, I do want to apologize again for yesterday. I guess I was just not in the right mindset for streaming at that point. There was also just some very awkward inconvenience that happened literally like during the stream as well, but I didn't really want to get into because I didn't want to like freak anybody out or like make anyone uncomfortable with like how I was feeling deep inside. But yeah, there was just something that happened yesterday that would just completely threw me off, and I had to stop stream as a result of that. So do apologize for that again, but I am feeling fine. It helps that I'll likely be way more engaged with what we're doing today anyway, just because yeah, it is a GBACE day, and we're actually moving on to a new game. We're moving on to the, well, I don't even want to say the first like multi-pack game of this series, because I mean, obviously we had Atari, whatever it was. God, why am I not remembering it now? What was the name of that? Why am I forgetting the name of that game already? Activision Anthology, that's it. My God. Yeah, you see, I wanted to say that Anthology was part of it, but it's just like, what was the other word? It's not Atari Anthology, and I just couldn't think Activision for some reason. So yeah, Activision Anthology. We did that. There was that, like, Ultimate Arcade Games collection. Heck, even the Matchbox, the second Matchbox game we did was a 2-pack, technically, of 2 different games, but, this is a pack of, 3 classic arcade games, so it's not as long as Activision Anthology was, or even the Ultimate Arcade Games, but, it is going to be, legitimate arcade games, and it'll be kind of fun to figure out the condition for this as well, just because, arcade games aren't usually about, like, reaching an end. Sometimes it's just about getting the high score and everything, so, yeah. That's going to be basically our focus of what's going on for today. I'm not sure if this will take only one stream or not. We'll obviously wait and see what happens. I'll be doing more GBACE on Friday, so it'll either be more of this, or we'll be moving on to the next game, which will be Powerpuff Girls Mojo Jojo A Go-Go. And then after that, we got Rayman Advance, and the list will pretty much continue from there. As far as other streams, on Thursday, I'll be doing more Kirby Star Allies, the guest star modes. I'll be doing some more of those. That'll be 2 p.m. just on YouTube, so not here on Twitch. And then on Saturday at 1 p.m., I'll be doing more Pokemon Legends ZA, which I'll be in the better mindset for it then, guys. Yesterday was just so much going on. I'll go ahead and say it just because, it's really not that serious of a thing, but just, you gotta understand that in the moment, it just really freaked me out. So while I was streaming on yesterday, I saw a mouse in my room. And, first time that's happened before. We've had mice in our house before, and, it hasn't been that serious taking care of them or anything, but that was the first time I'd actually seen one, like, just in my rooms, because I try to keep my rooms pretty damn clean, honestly. And, yeah, it just really freaked me out. I was, like, literally trying to bite my tongue not to react. I was just shaken beyond belief about it all, and it just, yeah, I just broke down completely. And literally, like, the second, like, I turned off my stream, I, like, literally was just, like, rushing to, like, get the, all the stuff to clean my room. Like, I got the sweeper out. I just, and no one was home at the point to either. So it's like I couldn't even like ask for help or anything. So it's just like I was just trying to do everything I could. Didn't know where it went because it just caught me off guard that badly, and yeah, that was not fun. It was not fun dealing with that, and like literally, like I just got to a point where I was like, I can't stream anymore, guys. Bye, and like just yeah, I cut it off there. Ugh. You see, I don't even like hearing that, Cirque. Like, just hear, oh, I have mice everywhere. I was like, I don't like that thought. Like, I don't like that there's even just one in here. I don't even want to think about having multiple. So, like, that just... I hate uninvited guests. Let's just say that much. So, that's what happened yesterday. That's why I was freaking out as much as I was. And I just couldn't get in the zone enough to finish the stream. So... I'll try to explain that again during the next Pokemon session, just so people know what exactly is going on with that. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what was going on. So thanks for understanding, guys. I really appreciate it. Not that I thought you guys would judge me or anything, but you know, I think it's just because of my age, because I am like, you know, in my 30s, late 30s, and everything. Like, you think I just have it like all together and everything, but no, there's still a lot of stuff that I'm, you know, experiencing for the first time and everything. So, you know, it can be hard dealing with it sometimes. Okay, well, let's move on to today's game. I think that's gonna be smart to do. So yeah, we're playing Pong, Asteroids, and Yar's Revenge today. I have definitely played Pong before. I'm sure I've played Asteroids to some extent. I don't know what Yar's Revenge is, if I'm being real with you. I have no idea what that is, so that's going to be like the biggest challenge, I think, for me today. And just kind of figuring that out. I at least know what the other games are and what the general thing is with them. Looking at stuff on here, this game came out August 21st, 2005. It says the developer and publisher for both of these is DSI Games, which I know that we've gotten before. Oh yeah, they did they were the publisher for the last like pack game, the Matchbox Missions one. They were the publisher for it. We also had Smashing Drive, which they were the publisher on. That's really about it. But yeah, DSI Games. Not to be confused with the like Nintendo DSI. This was way before that even came out. And there is no Metacritic for this game either, or this pack rather. So, yeah. Not sure if you'll like it, but Yar's was one of my favorite A26 games because it had some amount of complexity to it. Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, we'll see. Mars says, I've only ever dealt with roaches. That's the thing, I've never dealt with roaches. I don't know if roaches are just not, like, super common with where I live, but I don't think I've ever, like, really seen one, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know what they look like in an Animal Crossing sense, but I don't think I've ever seen a roach. Maybe I have, and I just don't remember it, but, like, yeah, I've only dealt with, like, bug infestations, and then, yeah, like, this is the first time I've actually seen a mouse in my house. I know that it's happened before, because my parents had mentioned it, but I never actually saw them, so that's just the way it is. Let me move on over to my setup here. Oh, this is not the right controller. It's my other SNES controller, which I actually was like, because when I was cleaning my floor to, like, you know, clean up everything. Hold on. So I just, like, felt something random in my mouth. I think it was like a piece of food or something. There it is. Yeah, I felt like a random piece of food in my mouth, so, like, that just really distracted me. Yeah, when I was cleaning my room yesterday, like, I found, like, my other SNES controller that I used for this. And I thought that I had, like, already started wearing down the button again, but it honestly felt like it was still in good condition, so... And my other controller's fine, so it's like, I think my controllers are doing okay. For some reason, I just kind of thought that they were already starting to wear out again, but... Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, okay. Not quite ready yet. Wasn't Ninja Turtles fun, guys? That was a good game. I'm already kind of thinking about lowering it to a B, though, instead of an A, because, I don't know, there were some flaws that I may have, like, easily overlooked a bit more, but no, it was still a really good game. I want to be clear that, like, that's definitely going to be probably a highlight of this batch for sure. I also didn't. No. Cough. Lasers cough. Yeah, the lasers. Oh my god, that was so bad. I'm trying to get in the habit. I'm trying to freaking finish watching the Madden 2002 VOD, though. Because I want to make that video. I want to make that video for this weekend, and I probably still can. It's just... grr. You know how it is. Grr. Okay. I think that's everything timer-wise. I think we're good. Let's get started. I'm not expecting... Wait, oh shoot. Wrong game. Wrong pack. Wrong game pack. I just picked the Matchbox Missions one again. Cowabunga! Hell yeah. It's no overtaken, but you know, it's something. Oh yeah, I need my YouTube stream too. Yeah, MGBA, this is from Chartycoon from the YouTube stream. I use MGBA because right now I think it's just the best GBA emulator, like hands down. It doesn't seem to have like any like audio or visual issues or anything. It works very well. The only thing is I wish it had retro achievement support, because otherwise I'd like use that completely for everything. But it unfortunately does not have that. I mean, I guess there could be a MGBA like plugin for RetroArch, but like I don't know. I'd still be running at RetroArch, and I'd rather just run the program by itself. If that makes sense. I'm gonna lower the volume just a tad. Hi, Hi, Jesse. Yeah, but like I said, I kind of would prefer not using RetroArch. Again, like, I want it to be like itself. I like MGBA by itself. Because RetroArch's interface is just kind of... bleh. Look at me roll into the chat after months of being invisible. Well, hey, you do what you gotta do, you know? I'm never gonna call people out on them missing streams or being part of chat because I go to most streams to lurk anyway, so it's really not a problem. You forgot who I am again, didn't you? I may have. I have a thought. I have a thought of who... Yep, Manda, yep. Iron Manda. That's exactly who I was thinking. You change your name a lot, that's I can't help it. I was literally thinking, it's Magmanda, isn't it? That's okay, do what you gotta do, dear, it's fine. I'm not gonna judge you for it. Okay, so here we go. We have 3 games. We have Asteroids, we have Yar's Revenge, we have Pong. We have to figure out what our clear conditions are going to be for these games. I'm obviously not familiar with this, and I'm not familiar enough with Asteroids. I imagine Pong is going to be as simple as win a game. It's Pong. I mean, there's really not much to it. So we're going to start with this. If anyone has any input for these 2 games, let me know now, or like while I'm doing this, and then we can figure that out as we're going through here. But, yeah, it's Pong. It's basic, move the paddle up and down and beat your opponent. That's really all this is. How hard this will be, though, that remains to be seen. I imagine the AI knows what they're doing. And I imagine that I don't know what I'm doing. Yep. I know what Asteroids is. I don't know what the goal would be, theoretically. Like, I don't know if, like, it ends at a certain point, or when it loops, or anything like that. Like, that's the stuff I want to figure out. The goals could be as simple as, like, a high score achievement. Or, again, wait until it loops. Something like that. You finally got a point, thank God. Oh, come on. That went right through my paddle. Wait, sir, you mean the, you mean just Pong by itself, or do you mean the, like, actual, like, 3-pack? Because I looked for the 3-pack the other day, and it was not on there. Okay, well, if you don't mind, give me the link for that. 'Cause I'm curious on what they did for that, honestly. I mean, knowing retro achievements, that is probably the reason it has the Europe. Which I am actually known as SlimKirby again on retro achievements, SlimKirby 64 specifically. So I can stop living in the shadows. Man, this is hard. Okay, so I have to win by, I guess it's first to 9. Okay, let me look at this set really quick.
Go Slim. Show off your retro skills.
Yo, thanks, Finn. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. Abort game. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, it's just going to be about, like, this. I feel like this is just going to be about persistence more than anything. I imagine there's some shots that are going to be harder for them to get. I mean, I did get a point against them. Yeah, this is going to be all about movement. Oh my god. Okay, well, I got him there. It's a little finicky, but, I mean, it doesn't feel too bad. It's not as bad as frickin' that bomb game was in Activision. Okay. Hold on. We're cooking. We have 2 points. We cooking. Yeah, it does seem like it's much smaller than what it would be in, like, an actual Pong game, but keep in mind that, like, again, this was made with different hardware in mind. Aw, thank you for the bits, Manda. Ah! The buttons don't seem to do anything. Like, it doesn't seem to be like a speed increment thing. Yes! Okay. Back to 3. Or back to tied, anyway. Ooh, 4! Okay. We winning. We're in the lead. Okay. Now, I don't remember if it's like 10 points or... Oh, shoot. Or first to something. Okay, it's 9. They let it go! We're in there! Yeah, the CPU was kind of choking right there, wasn't he? Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. I can't choke either. Come on. I'm actually kind of happy I saved that. That could have been really awkward. Oh, what the? Did anyone see that? Like on the left, there was like a freaking like green thing that fell. Is that the Pong universe like collapsing? What were those glass? I don't know. I couldn't tell what they were. I just gotta get one more point and I think I win. A Yar cameo? Yes! Okay, Pong beaten. 1 out of 3 and 12 minutes in. Okay, we did it. We beat Pong. I mean, it's Pong. That's all I gotta really say about it. It's Pong. It's probably the most basic game you can get, honestly. Destroyer of balls. Yeah, totally. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to Asteroids. I at least am familiar with Asteroids here. Now, I believe Asteroids is the game where you just, like, are in space and you have to just destroy literal asteroids. Yeah, Ultimate Arcade Games did have a, Asteroids clone. It was pretty, like, in-depth, too. It was, like, had, like, a lot of different aspects to it as well. I guess this one must be a score throw. I mean, I guess it'd have to be. I don't know what else it would be. Okay, it does seem like there is, like, different screen layouts, though. Because, I mean... Ah, damn. And there's not like there's a high score display or anything like that either, so that's another thing I'm not really certain on how we're gonna... Damn it. Yeah, but why those scores specifically? Like, what's the reason why those scores were picked? Because that might give, like, some insight to why, like, if there is, like, an end or a repetition thing. Because, again, I know nothing about the inner workings of this game. Hold on. Asteroids world record is 41 million. Maybe that's the goal. No. We're not becoming arcade legends or anything like that. That would be cool, but that's not what we're here for. I mean, these technically aren't even Game Boy Advance game. They're technically arcade games that are just on the Game Boy Advance. I did get an extra life right there, so that's good. I felt like it took a lot to spawn in right there. Also, I think Wolf said something about them looking like mushrooms on a pizza. I can totally see that when they're the big asteroids. Heck, even those like medium ones right there look like it. What's the lore for this game? Hey, there's asteroids. Let's blow them up, I guess, is the lore. Close. And you can warp Wii. Yeah, free reign Zoop. That's what this game is. I'm guessing every 10,000 points is a 1-up. Ah, damn it. No, game over. Your score is one of the 5 best. Please enter your initials. Push control pad to select letter. Well, I mean, that was the high score, but, like, it's also just the only score. So I don't know if I could, use that as a indication, because then it's just, I can just enter the game and die. So I don't know. I mean, we might need to find something beyond score to do for this. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's like anything we could like do. Like if there's like, is there any way we can like find like, oh, is there a point where like the certain layouts kind of like repeat or something? I'm just trying to think of what would be a feasible goal that wouldn't be like. I don't know if I don't think we need to go to 500,000 points that Cirque mentioned earlier on retro achievements, because that just seems like that was just a goal someone made up. God, I don't like when those UFOs come in. That's really annoying. Oh, one of those cameos. Interesting. That could be a... Trying to move around a little bit, because, like... Yeah, it's getting caught off guard by those guys when I'm, like, moving like that is just not good. You're not Wolf, but I thought you were God at every game. I think max high score before it resets is 99990. I mean, that doesn't sound too impossible. I mean, if we get like extra lives every 10,000 points, I mean, that's really not that bad. I'm not blinking that attempt. Well, that could be it then. That's true. Damn it. I really don't like the movement for this, honestly. Because, like, it's one of those movements where it's like, you... Pushing up on the D-pad is what moves the thing. And you can steer with left and right. Down does nothing. So, down is basically just like, oh, hey, it's... You're pressing the down button. It's not like it backs up or anything. Yeah, that's pretty much what they feel like, ice physics. There's also the thing where it's just like, do you want to go for like the big asteroids or the little ones first? Or like work on them like one at a time? Because it also looks like, it looks like just defeating the asteroids is what you need to move the next wave. So it makes me also wonder, like, do I wait for, like, those ships to spawn in and just go after them as points, too? I mean, it is an endless game, but there's still goals that can be made for it. That's the thing. I don't want, like, I get that people are trying to be, like, you know, enthusiastic about getting out of this game and being done with it, but and it is an arcade game. But I don't know. People at least try to put like some kind of thought into like the requirement as opposed to, oh, just try a game and if you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. Like, yeah, the A button finger thing will definitely be a factor for sure. Wait, what? What hit me? Guess there was an asteroid somewhere. Oh, it was a UFO. Oh, okay. I didn't realize the UFO shot me there, though. I guess the enemy UFO can also get taken out by asteroids too. I could also just like try to leave as many big asteroids around and hope that that hits it, and then I can focus on just the little ones. But God, I hate that those guys just appear out of nowhere and like just always ready for you. I also get that like sometimes the ships have like different shooting patterns too. I want to get to 10,000 just to at least see if, like, that is the point threshold. God. Freaking tank controls. How was my first attempt at this my best attempt? Probably because I wasn't thinking about it too much. I was focusing more on just playing the game. Okay, it does seem like smaller points or the smaller asteroids are more points than the bigger ones. Come on. I was afraid of that. Yeah, nice. I could just immediately get rid of that, but like... Oh man, those were just coming in way too fast. Damn it, that was such a decent run too. Okay, 10k is the life. So is that like every 10,000 lives? Or 10,000. Yeah, I want 10,000 lives. That would make this game more bearable. Okay, I'm gonna try to just focus on, like... one asteroid at a time. Well, that was a good strategy until it killed me. Oh my god. Ah, hold on. Ah. 10,000 lives, the whole screen is covered in ship icons, yeah. That would be epic and you know it. I didn't know what to do in that situation. I was just getting overwhelmed already. Like, I definitely feel like I need to be in the middle of the screen because of the ships. Just so, like, I can react accordingly to the... yeah, the ships when they appear. Damn it. I can't even get to 10,000 again. That's what's weird about this. Wait, what are those letters there? N? H? Unless, like, H is the high score and N is, like... Wait, what? So you can press the B button to, like, warp around. Oh, when Magnus said warping, I just thought he was talking about the screen warps. Yeah, new score, yeah. That would make sense. Also, it's just, like... No, the screen didn't zoom in, did it? 'Cause I don't know, it looks closer to me for some reason. Okay, yeah, I should not just warp all the time. I guess warping could be good in a pinch if, like, you feel like you're gonna get hit by an asteroid, but, like... Like, how am I supposed to react to that in time? It literally... screen warped, or wrapped right there. I can't seem to get past this first 10,000, like, again. I'm just stuck in this, like, first 10,000. I'm not really sure, like, the best way to... manage this. Yeah, see, like right there, it threw me off. Getting 10,000 unlocks the rare coin, yeah. Of course it does. I would be disappointed if it didn't, honestly. Yeah, warps you 2 feet. don't like moving this fast, but... God, come on. Okay, here we go. See, that was the warp actually being used effectively, because actually, like, warped, you know? See, I don't know if I get the credit if, like, they defeat an asteroid or if they get killed by the asteroids, so that's another thing to keep in mind, is that I still have to be at least somewhat... Okay, that was the first... They immediately shoot me as soon as they appear on screen. That's kind of lame, honestly. I'm not really, like, losing anything, though, yet. Now I am. Okay, so I got an extra life, but I've already lost 2 in this one wave, so it's kind of... Oh, man. I wish I could at least get, like, a feel for, like, the pattern they have. Like, if there's, like, a... It's like, okay, every other one of these guys is... I don't think I'm getting, like, more points for any of these asteroids either. I think it's just there's more on screen. Damn it. Well. Best score in a while, I guess, but... Immediately they shoot me! Like, what am I supposed to do about that? I think maybe at the hour mark, maybe I'll switch over to Yars just to see what it's like, I guess. Because no one said I had to basically beat one before I advance, to be fair. Insert another quarter. Maybe I'll just try to, like, wait a bit before... I want to see how many points the ships are worth, because that could be something else too. Is I could just purposefully hold like a small asteroid on the field. About 250 points, I think is what it was. Ah. Those are worth 1,000. The little guys are worth 1,000. Hold on. Did you see that? Like, I didn't even warp, like, at all at that point. I just went a few feet, like, just where I was. I just appeared right where I was before. Okay, yeah, and they can defeat the asteroids, so that's another thing to keep in mind. But at the same time, I mean, them defeating the asteroids is not really a huge deal. So, I mean, it'll just bring more back, and I can get a few points that way. Yep, pew 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 game. The problem is that they seem to like have at least an idea for where and when I'm warping. So it's not going to be a full-fledged strategy of avoiding attacks. It's just going to be I still have to react. See, like they knew I was warping there. So, it's still going to be difficult to do this. Also, that end score is not the most recent score. So I got 9,000. That was only 8,000. I don't know why it says 8,000 then. Insert another quarter. Okay, well, I hit him there, so. Next stage. Damn it! God. I hate that. Like, I have no control over that. I don't see why I can... Ugh. I don't know where they're going to be, and they magically know where I am. That's not fair. I just want consistency. Is that too much to ask? I know the answer is yes, but still. Okay. Every time they know, like, how do they know the frequency of where I'm going to be moving? I pressed the B button, come on. Bacon, it's good for you. I mean, is it? I mean, it is protein, I guess, but... Oh, I made it to 10,000 again. God damn it. God, that 18,000 is still my best score. Very first run I had is still my best somehow. Beginner's luck score, yeah. I feel like if I want to have a good run, I can't take a death in the first 10,000. Maybe that's putting too much pressure on myself, but like, I don't know, I feel like I need to get like some kind of good motivation or momentum, I guess is a better... See, getting to this point is nice because it's like every one of these small ships is 1,000 points, and that means I just need like 90 of those. I'm good. Come on, why am I not hitting it? It's literally right there, and it's... Like, not only do I need this, like, 90 of those, or whatever, or 100 of those, I guess 100 of them is more accurate. But, like, again, every 10,000 I'll be getting extra lives, so if I can just get into a good roll of predicting these, it really shouldn't be that bad. Star Fox playlist. I also just don't know where to stand. I mean, maybe theoretically the top of the screen would be best, because then I'm like... Yeah, I just gotta watch out for situations like this, obviously. Okay. Maybe this is it? Maybe we found the cheese now? Okay, you know what? I think this is the strat, because They weren't... They were firing at me from the top, and I could fire at them from up here. I think this is the strat. I mean, is there still RNG involved with it? Yeah, but like... Yeah, I mean, for sure, the asteroid chunk needs to survive too, but even if it doesn't, it just means that we'll just get like smaller point values for a little while until we get it set up like this again. Hey look, 4 lives. I guess theoretically I could also... like just leave this one around too. It doesn't have to be the super small ones. Yeah, patience is incredibly important here. You're like right behind them, right next to it. Like, what the hell is that? Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah. Rude. Damn it. Well, that's okay. Have a little one. long as I can just build up a nice threshold of lives, too, that'll also be nice, because then I can just... Even if I, like, lose something, I can at least get it back. Because, again, only 10 of these little guys would be... 10 of those little guys is basically a 1-up. Yeah, Hikaru, doing alright. Trying to play some Asteroids right now. We've already completed Pong, and I still have the other game to play, but hey. Uh-oh. Yeah, Kex 2, pain in the Asteroids, yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't see that other guy go down. Okay, I got lucky there. Damn it! That's okay, we're kind of close to a 1-up anyway. It's having a hard time putting me down here. No, oh my god. Look at how many asteroids there are. I mean, get what you pay for this game, but like, jeez. No! Come on! No! Come on. I was doing so well, too. I mean, it's not out of my hands yet, it's just annoying that... Okay, got a life back. Let me relax. I pressed B! Come on, game! I have to be very, yeah, I have to be very observant because of this asteroid right here. I don't like the position of this current asteroid. I really don't. for that reason. Oh my god. Well, I made it halfway to the supposed goal. And like that does seem to be a good setup. It's just I need an asteroid that's not like going diagonal like that. Also, hey Odin, what's up, man? Ska. Well, to be fair, Odin, we haven't necessarily decided like this was the goal. Someone said that like the layout repeats after like 99,900 or something. That's what someone said anyway. So that's what I was kind of going for. But to be fair, it could still be up to interpretation here. If anyone has any other ideas. Or more so the score resets? But yeah, I mean, that's for the arcade machine, though, so... I guess I won't technically do that for this one, but... My god, man. You're really getting dedicated to that, aren't you? That's cool, though. Oh, let's do this. Let's check out the other game. Because technically that was the run where I said after this one. I'll try the other one, even if this one is a failure. So I'll abide by that. Oh, that's interesting. That's cool. Apparently get different game types. Okay, so what are we doing here? I don't know what the wavy stuff does, so I'm trying not to touch it. Yeah, who's Yar and why are we revenging him right now? Who's Yar and why are we .hack revengeancing him right now? Can I get rid of this? Oh, I didn't even know you could... Touch the target while it's a death spiral, and you'll charge your weapon, then you can fire it. What do you mean by, like, target? Like, a little line that's following me, or... What? Okay. The static keeps you safe from the line bar? Oh, but I can't shoot in there. Okay, that's... See, this is why games explain stuff to you. Or they should. And then you guys are going to say, well, Slim, maybe you should read the manual then. And you know what? To that fair frickin' point, I probably should. I could probably touch it now. Okay, I am noticing this thing's a little more being a little more adventurous now. I'm guessing the spiral is death no matter where you are, though. Oh, I keep forgetting I have the frickin'... I can can go up like this. I don't have to navigate around the damn thing. Oh man, that's moving really fast now. Only 2 screens, interesting. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I don't hate it. Usually it's kind of strange, but like... I don't get the need for the glowing, like, strip in the middle of the screen, but... Hey Odin, how the hell has it been a year since I came over to watch Happy Gilmore 2 when that came out? Because it was in July, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was in July. It does not feel like that's been a year since then. Oh god. I think it's really schmoovin' now. Man, this thing does move, like, pretty fast diagonally. Oh god, there's no... Oh man, there's no safety anymore. Ah, come on. Okay. Apparently that ping bar that you have to ram... Yara's getting some hella revenge right here. He sure is, Odin. He sure is. Okay, well, I got rid of those. Oh, man. Oh yeah, look who's back. Okay, yeah, that does. Oh, whoops. I think we've seen, like, everything, though. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to go for points. I mean... It's like, how do you really decide, like, how much of a game you've seen enough of, you know? Damn it. Let me see what these other games are then. Let's see what game type 2 is. I see nothing different. Does it explain what the different game types are, though? At all? Apparently in one game mode you load the cannon by eating the shield. Where's my elephant? Where's my elephant? Wiki calls it the ultimate Yars mode. I love that song. It reminds me of elephants. What does ultimate Yars mode even mean? This is the ultimate. I'll use you. I'll use you. I can't control. God, I wish I could like keep a diagonal. A diagonal, I think, would help with like a lot of the. Get a load of, get a load of, get a load of this. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah. Oh. Okay, this is the one where you can run into the shield, it looks like. Oh, game 3 might require it. Got it. Ah. Damn it. Eh. Okay. I mean, at least with these, like, I mean, there's a bunch of different game types we can at least, like, have, you know, play around with and see what they do. Okay, so what? I do see there's a second number on the screen. So what do I do? Like... Oh. Okay. I could have really explained that a little better, honestly. Oh, I had it on top of me. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. I'm not sure what this game is, though. What Zero is. Yeah, probably fighting 0-2 from Kirby. That's exactly what Game Zero is. Well, the thing is, you don't... Well, I guess you do eat the shield. Yeah, I'm not sure of all the differences between the games. I'm gonna check one more thing, though. It does seem like the big shots kind of randomly fire sometimes, though. Oh, Game Zero, it doesn't change the layout. Like, it's still the same shield. Okay. I don't think I really need to see much more of that game, but I don't know. So what are we thinking, guys? I'm curious to your thoughts. I mean, I know it's my decision ultimately, but like... One thing I could try to do is I could try to just go for like both of those. Like 100,000 scores anyway. And if I don't get them before the end of the stream, I don't get them, and we just leave it at that anyway. Because, I mean, I feel like Yar's Revenge, we pretty much saw all it was. It just seems like it'll get faster over time. It didn't seem like they had any other unique layouts. Asteroids I could at least see, like... I don't know, maybe we did see all of Asteroids technically, so... I mean, honestly, we could even just call it done for both. Yeah, that's honestly why I'm kind of leaning towards Mars more than anything. I mean, for Pong, it was at least easy, because that had, like, a very obvious clear condition, win a game of Pong. Here, it's just harder, because, again, like, it's going to repeat at a certain point. Still thinking about this. I'm just trying to think a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play a little bit more of these, see if I can get a high score, but I'm not gonna stress if I don't. I have like temporary goals in mind, which if I get those, I might see that as like a stopping point. But like, I think we've gotten all we can from these, honestly. Aside from that, so we'll just play this till the end of the stream. I do want to go back to here though, because I wanted to check what eating the shield would do for game 1. Yeah, I guess eating the shield is just something you can do in all. It's just in that one mode it's kind of required, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna try to see like 100,000 is like kind of a benchmark for both game modes, I guess. And by get both game modes, I mean Yars and Asteroids, not like the game modes of just Yars specifically. Because it seems like you get points for eating and for shooting the shield. So I don't know, like, what's more profitable points-wise. So yeah, looks like we're doing Powerpuff Girls on Friday. Now, if you enjoyed this arcade action today, brace yourself, because not too far from where we are right now, we'll also have Pac-Man collection in this batch, so we'll have even more arcade stuff to do. Here comes Pac-Man. Ah, damn, that was me being stupid. Oh, I almost hit that thing right there. I accept the position of Grand Commander. I don't know why that randomly got in my head right there, just did. Damn. I just travel so fast. Grand Yar. Granddad. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, oh, come on. That just barely went out of there. I think I'm just getting more impatient than anything. Yeah. That was all impatience. It doesn't save a high score for this either. That's another kind of unfortunate aspect of this particular game. That is actually kind of cool. Oh, come on. I don't know how that hit me. I do. I just don't want to admit it. Come on. Grr. It gets me every time, it seems like. I'm not ready for it. I don't know why I was freaking out so much about that little guy. Like, it's not gonna get me. Okay, well, whatever. Go back to this again. I just have to find the right asteroid. That little one right there could be fine. It all comes back to asteroids. A little bit, yeah. Wait, hold on. It's not showing a high score anymore, is it? Didn't it show a high score, like, at the very top, like... So it doesn't even, like, save the high scores either. It's kind of lame, honestly. See, in a situation like that, like, it's not gonna hit me. Because the shot fire range doesn't go that far. I guess I could be on the bottom screen too, but then it's really no different. Only one way to find out. NBC has lots of good sports coverage. Oh, we know it's like, I'm trying to remember what the... NBC has lots of good TV shows, and its news and sports coverage can't be beat. Think there's anything good on NBC right now? Oh, I'm sure of it. But there's only one way to find out. Come on! Grr, grr, grr. I just hate how they get super, like, sniper status out of nowhere like that. Yeah, because when I'm on the bottom like that, I literally have nothing to fear. I can get them from up here, and they can't shoot all the way up there. Yeah, CO swap grit. Super snipe. I shot that stupid thing. I disagree with that completely. Okay, well there's a good whatever. Yeah, I think when I reset my game that one time. So yeah, scores just don't reset. Like they don't get hold over, which is a little disappointing, honestly. I don't know. The cartridge, I feel like high score should at least save because. I should dock a point off of game quality. I mean, probably, yeah. It's like, you know, it's like... No, I moved! No, you know what, no. I shouldn't be losing a life that early. I pressed B! You idiot! That's what's frustrating me, is just that I keep pressing the B button, but like, it's just, I react so slow that it doesn't even matter. I I'm not crazy about any of these asteroids. I'm just gonna move on to the next one. I pressed that's the right message, probably. I'm not crazy about this asteroid being the last one either, so... oh my god. Oh, that... oh, shoot. I'm not getting a really good, like, arcade layout, or asteroid layout. I keep saying arcade layout. For the exploit. I don't like it moving that fast or that much of an angle, though. God! Asteroid Rage. Asteroid Rage. Where'd that big asteroid go? Oh, it's there. It's just hiding. Okay, that one just disappeared. Did you see that? My shot went like right through it again. Okay, got an extra life. Got an extra life. We have a setup system working. See, I don't know why I wasn't hitting it right there. Okay. Well, we're at least kind of in the... This is the setup we had when we did have this going last time. It's just annoying whenever we like not hit them, like the shots just seem off. I seem like I'm in a really good position too, where the shots just seem to end before they get to me. I seem to have another life here. I have to do this again because they... I should not have shot that asteroid. I had a really good one there, but... Damn it! That was probably a good one I didn't need to destroy. That one, I see a good one here. Okay. Yeah, this asteroid looks good. Come on, it's just so unfair that I can't hit him at certain points. I hate that I have no control over the frickin'... No, that's fine, Harsh. Technically, there's not really a requirement for asteroids, because it just seems like it's a bunch of repetition. I want to try to get 100,000, because... apparently for, like, the old Asteroids machines, like 900... or 99,900 was like the max you could get on the machine because of like storage or whatever. And that just seemed like a decent thing to aim for because, you know, it's kind of authentic to like what the original would be. Since there's not really an end to this. But I mean, we've technically seen all there is to do with asteroids. So, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's just going to see how high of a score I can get, and then by the end of the stream, it's like, just call it regardless of whether I get the goal or not, I guess. It's always going to be tough with arcade games to figure out. I think I have a good strat for this. It's just... I have to not get screwed over by the AI. It's like I shoot them 50 times, don't hit them somehow, but then they hit me like one magic shot that just gets me off guard. Up here is honestly a good vantage point because if they appear towards the bottom, they can't hit me at all. And the layout won't reset until that mini asteroid goes away, so it's like... think we have a good asteroid right there. Small boy. Can't say I've seen or heard of that Ringra. Of course. God, they know. How do they freaking know where I'm gonna be? I get it, that was the way they were programmed and coded, but still. God, I swear arcade game AI is more accurate than freaking actual AI developed these days. I mean, am I right or am I right? I freaking hate these stupid little pea shots that just come out of nowhere. Remember when Pong only took me 12 minutes? "12 minutes and only 2 games, too. That's what's crazy about it. I honestly thought Pong would have taken me a lot longer, if I'm being real, just because, like, I don't know. I just kind of had a feeling like it would have, like, a really tough AI that'd be hard to, like, beat. But no, it seemed like it was pretty manageable. Asteroids is no dad's puzzle game. I guess not. No, like, I completely agree. There are good applications of modern AI. Like, I am not ignorant of that. It's just that, unfortunately, like, for the bad uses of it, it's pretty notorious because it quite literally devalues work that other people do. Particularly in art and, well, mainly art, I guess, and just content creation as well, I suppose. Well, yeah, I'm definitely more against that because that's, I mean, I have a lot of friends who are artists and they've told me, like, all about, like, how that's, you know, really messed up, and I agree, that is freaking messed up. And like I could see how it could be helpful for like some aspects of art and stuff. The problem is it's just that literally it's so easy for people to just like claim and go, oh hey, this is something I did. And then like because there's a lot of like, you know, people who commission artwork and stuff, it's just like you don't really know what you're paying for anymore these days. And like I'll admit, I've had my fun dealing with like AI chatbots before. But even that, like to a certain point, like once you get to a certain point in like those sessions, it's just like, okay, well this is just repeating like the same things it's already said before. And that goes back to like even like the days of like Smarter Child on AOL Instant Messenger. Ask G, yeah. I wonder what Jeeves is up to these days. Not the website, just the man, Jeeves. We should ask Jeeves how Jeeves is doing. Oh, well. It's like, that's not Asteroids. Hold on, I need to see what you said, Ringer. I didn't quite get the whole gist of that story. Oh, come on! Hold on, man. I had a story about one of my co-workers commissioned me to make an art piece for his online book cover, but then he used AI to make his own cover, thus kind of ghosted me. And he was like, so, you gave up on the commission? And I straight up told him, yeah, because you used AI and devalued me, dude. Yeah. I mean, I guess... I guess I have to know the context of, like, the actual discussion, too. Like, I don't know if, like, he just had, like... that up temporarily, just, like, it's in progress, this is... like, you know, this will be just up for the meantime. But I definitely get the devaluing thing. Like, you're more than justified and valid in feeling that way. And see, as someone who, like, I love doing writing myself. Like, if I had any skill in, like, the arts, it would probably be as, like, a writer more than anything. I could see like even AI being used in like for those chat bots, for example, like I mentioned before. That could be good in like just kind of like crafting stories and stuff, you know. Like say if you have a hard time kind of coming up with something, you know, you just like use that to kind of like come on. I guess I won't give up yet. I was feeling that earlier run so much more though. I don't know what. Yeah, and it's like, and I'm not like suggesting like, you know, make a story and then just copy whatever that chat session was with that AI or anything. Like obviously like, you know, take, even if you want to like take that story and like change lines around and like write the portion of the AIs over because, you know, to make it more authentic and more your own, then you can do that. But you know, people are lazy, and some are just gonna like be, this will be good enough. Or in the artwork's case, like, oh yeah, this is mine, I made this. Well, I have an extra life again. What if AI gets to Mega Man X levels? That'd be pretty scary, not gonna lie. Unless I had like an epic soundtrack like Mega Man X. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one. Okay, there's a few I could go for here. I might just try to keep both of these for the time being. Maybe not. Maybe I'll try to get rid of one of them. Oh, I got rid of both of them because they just somehow appeared at the same place at the same exact time. Son of a... Bleh. God, there's too many of them. God, I don't like this. God, come on! I lost all 3 of my lives in a period of like 30 seconds. That's not fair. It's really not fair. I mean, I don't think it's like, I mean, I'd take Galaga or Space Invaders or any of those other games that are kind of more. I think the fact that you have to focus on like all directions is the big challenge of this game, and just the general movement. It's just a lot to deal with at once. I made it to 50,000 at one point though, before my scores reset, so I'm at least satisfied about that. See, I don't get how I keep missing them a few times, and then they just get me when I do finally get the right shot in. That's just so dumb. If you guys get lock-on shots, I should get them too. That's only fair. I'm going up there. Dude! And they spawned that right next to me, too. That's so freaking hell. Wait, I did die. What? Bullshit. Took a death somehow, but... You died, but then you got better, I guess. He turned me into a newt. A newt? I got better. You got good, bruh. 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 It's almost like I need to have, like, a hand on, like, where they're gonna appear over here. So it's like I can just move it up and down a little bit, fire, and then get them before, like, they get too far on the screen. Because I do realize when they get closer to the center, they will have a easier time hitting me, because obviously there's less distance there. I do need to get a little over here. Okay. I'm in a decent position again. That sucks, I couldn't hit him there. Okay. 4 lives. I'm on the 4 lives crew again. 5th away there. No! What? Oh my god, I didn't mean to hit B there. I just panicked because I wasn't hitting him. Oh, it was a little Gator Game DLC. Oh, that was fun. I think all the base game stuff was ultimately better, but... Okay, well, I made that mistake, but that's okay. God dang it! See, I hate that they're just so accurate. Oh, man. It was like months ago, wasn't it? I gotcha. I had fun with it. make it to 30,000, and I'll have another life. Okay, I gotta be careful, because, yeah, those things... Oh, new high score. Okay, extra life. I'm going to try to go over here a little more. Okay, we can try to cruise with this for a little while. Basically need to hit like 70 more of these little ships. And if I get to a point where it's like, if I make it to like 85,000, like I can maybe afford to get a little more risky and... God dang it! F off! If you freaking hit the guy... Man. This is probably my last attempt. I could try to do a combination of what I've been doing, where it's like... Yeah, stay in the middle for the first part, wait till I get like some room, it's not as crazy, then move to the top, and then try to screen clear. That way I'm still kind of... Oh my god. I don't know, I'm still not sure about those random letters either. Remember, there was an N in the scoreboard earlier. Okay, well, that's it. I'm calling it there. I mean, we got 50,000 on one of the runs, so I mean, that's pretty... We've seen the game. I really doubt there's much more beyond what we haven't already seen, so I think we're good calling it there. But yeah, there we go. That was Yar's Revenge, Asteroids, and Pong. They're arcade games. I mean, they have appeal to them, but I wouldn't say that they're long-lasting appeal. I mean, if you don't really love one of these games, you're probably not going to have value with this package, honestly. Pong's Pong. Asteroids are Asteroids, which I think is kind of the hardest game. Yar's Revenge was interesting. Like, I will give it that. It had some interesting things going for it. But even that just felt like it repeated too soon, so I wouldn't say this was like an amazing collection by any means, but... You know, it is what it is. You'd rather play a Garuda? Well, you should do that then. And hey, if we find out anything else about this game, if there's like any other reason to go to a certain score or whatever, I could always come back to it. So, I'll leave that possibility open, but I don't think there's any reason to be honest. And we'll have other arcade compilations we'll still have to do. We might even see Asteroids again at a certain point, for all we know. Really wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Okay, well, let me, doing that. There we go. Oh, I didn't stop the timer. Eh, whatever. I'll stop it there. See, I don't think anyone's done this compilation yet for the challengers, honestly. No. Okay. Okay, so let me get back to my thing here. Overall, difficulty, I mean, Pong wasn't too bad. I'd say 2 out of 5 for Pong. Asteroids, I think, is really hard. I think that's easily like a 4 out of 5. It's just, you have so little control over it, and then, you know, I'm getting a 3 probably for yours, maybe even less than that. I'll average it out to about a 3 for difficulty, because I wouldn't say any of the games are free, necessarily. And then one's pretty hard compared to the others. Overall quality, I mean, they're arcade games. What you see is what you get. I mean, they feel like decent recreations of those arcade games, but it's only 3, and I wouldn't say there's, like, really a lot of lasting appeal for these. So I'll say 2 for quality. Personal enjoyment, I mean, I did have fun playing these for you guys. I wouldn't say like it was a lot of fun. Asteroids got me kind of ragey there, but it was fun kind of like checking out the other stuff with you guys, so probably a 2 as well. And for general score, it's going to be either a C or D. Probably a D, just because, again, I don't think like, I mean, when you consider there's stuff like Namco Museum, which is, you know, 5 arcade games, I feel like even, like, those games together has more variety than, like, what this does. It's just not really a lot of variety. A lot of it's just shooting stuff. And then, again, a Pong game. So, yeah, I'd say D. It's not bad, but, you know, it's not like it's not like it's going to be winning any award compilations or anything like that. I think overall that's kind of my assessment for this. Take it or leave it. Oh yeah, it doesn't even save high scores, which is also kind of dumb, honestly. So, yeah, disappointing on that regard. Yeah, Activision Anthology, like, was the king of those games. Like, that was a really, really good collection. And again, it had 50 games, so... Even, like, the really short ones had, like, some value, I think. 2 good tracks, then, yeah. Okay, well, let's, close this up. I am gonna stop streaming as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the quest of beating every single Game Boy Advance game. We have just beaten Pong / Asteroids / Yar's Revenge. Or we at least played these games anyway. Which means it's time to see what the next game is. So, game number 114, which we'll be playing on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, on both YouTube and Twitch. It's the Powerpuff Girls! Mojo Jojo A Go-Go. So, I'll see you guys for that. You guys have a good rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you guys on Friday for this. And again, I'll be streaming on YouTube by just YouTube on Thursday for more of the Kirby Star Allies guest star mode streams. So yeah, take it easy, guys. Let me check. I'm really hungry. There's nobody really jumping out at me for raiding. I think I'm just gonna go for now. But, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go. I would have raided one person, but it looks like he's about to wrap up. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Okay. See you guys next time. Later, folks.